Say you love it, what you gonna do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect you. We love tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spank you. That ass count, gotta make it last now. Start off slow, then I'ma beat it up.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me out there? If y'all can hear me, say yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Good morning. Before we get to going, I you know, gotta do some things, and yeah, we working, we doing it. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. We talking about the Diddy case right now, and just putting a little thing out there, sending this out to people real quick. Excuse me. Before we get the update going on with the Diddy case, cause I am going to give you some updates of what's going on. Okay, so let me get this going real quick, and then we can get the jumping. Oh, I ain't want to do that. How y'all doing? Hey, Mama T. I know if you in here, Dewan ain't too far behind. So I'm gonna say it early. What up, Dewan? Let's see. Let's see early. We jumping in there. So, baby old man, as as my brother Shank Rock call him, um, baby old man. Let's see what happens. Uh, so let me ask you: Do you think that he would be? Do you think that he would be? Do you think that? Do you think that he would be free? Do you think that he will walk? What do y'all think? Do y'all think that this is just a ploy? Like, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Y'all might hear a rooster croaking. I'm out in the country. Let's go. All right, what do you think? Do you think baby old man to be free? Yes, no, maybe so. Don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Mr. Libra, hey, what's going on? All right, I got everything out the way. So let's go ahead and read this real quick. As of 2 hours ago, hold on. As of 2 hours ago, before jurors were brought in, Judge Submaranian, I hope everyone had a good weekend. The defense motion for a NAPE instruction, for a NAPU instruction to the jury that witness Bongolian committed perjury. She was questioned at length on this. I deny the defense's motion. Now on hold on. Now on juror number 6. Okay. Now on juror number 6. So the defense motion was denied for the perjury charge, or the whole the government witness in contempt for perjury, which means that I believe that Mongolian did have immunity, because that's the only way that can get denied like that. So y'all said 50-50. Galatians said 50-50. Mr. Lieber, it would be epic if he guilty on Tupac birthday. Yeah. Yeah, it would. It would. So the defense raised concerns about replacing an African American juror with a white one and cite a Second Circuit case. The court takes this seriously, but further questioning is inappropriate and might negatively impact the jury. This is why we have alternates. Mr. Donaldson praised the diversity of this jury and said the process worked wonderfully. The defense asked the court to base its decision on race. That would be inappropriate. So juror number 6 is excused and is replaced by the first alternate. Hold on, wait a minute. I know the New York defense team didn't do that. So I'm gonna read it again. Mr. Donaldson praised the diversity of this jury and said the process worked wonderfully. The defense asked the court to base its decision on race. Now, why would you do that? That would be inappropriate, the judge said. So juror number 6 is excused and is replaced by the first alternate. So why would y'all want jurors to be there just off of race? That's not right. That's not right at all. That's not right. Off of race? What do we have going on here? So are we trying to say that white people shouldn't be on a jury and black people should only be on a jury? Like, come on, man. Like, this is crazy. Oh no. Oh, oh no, his race is a so you can't have a white American and but I'm sorry, I should know better. So you can't have a Caucasian American and a colored American? Like, make this make sense. When KK and Paul testified, it's over for Diddy. Both will snitch. I don't think KK is testifying. I don't know. I think KK might be held for the defense testimony. I mean, that's one of the defense witnesses, I believe. Judge said, as to the defense's allegation of prosecutorial misconduct here, that is inviting the court to make a decision based on race and cannot be granted. As to the issue about another juror that arose on Friday in sealed session, no info made public yet. So then the judge said, so I will question that juror at the end of today's session. The parties should tell me if we clear the courtroom or do it in the robing room in any event. Public and press not allowed to hear and report in real time. If jury gone, why robing room? It sounds like somebody got something to hide to me. It sounds like somebody have something to hide. And I agree with the judge. If the jury and the press cannot hear, then why go to the robing room, handle it in the court? Judge break to bring in jury. Okay. Jurors enter. Judge, welcome back. The government may call its next witness, AUSA. First come exhibits entered under seal, subject to connection. Now we call our first witness, Miss Sankar. It's Ananya Sankar, paralegal specialist at U.S. Attorney's Office. AUSA, what did you work on in this case? Sankar said 2 summary charts I was asked to verify the accuracy of. Can you describe the documents underlying these charts? Hundreds of pages. Who is in the messages in the chart? Christina Korm. I think that's KK. Christina Korm. And whose cell number is this? Brendan Paul. Ooh. How did Miss Korm respond to Mr. Lopez about seeing the escort? 4 laughing emojis. How long is he going to stay awake? And this one from January the 30th of 2023. It is an audio file. Yes. Miss Foster, please play the first minute and 10 seconds. Audio playing, female voice. 2 things were weird. The only person who know was you. Someone found an iPad. A, answered yes. What did Christina Korm said in this? She says he's going to the Four Seasons and wants you to bring Gatorade and chicken noodle soup. Gatorade and chicken noodle soup for a freak off? What the hell? Read these. I'll be Dave Shirley. Rock riding with him. As KK no to rock. As KK, can you run 4,000 cash from Rock to the hotel? As Dave Shirley, sure. As KK, heads up. He's about to do Wild King tonight. As Dave Shirley, forgot to pick up the money. Just give it to Fahim just in case. What does the hotel write to Miss Korn? That hotel call, Paul is coming up. Does Paul appear elsewhere in the chart? Yes. Let's turn off the exhibit screens to the public and press. Just let me know when they are off. Please read these between Jane and Miss Korn. KK, ask them if they can bring up 15 bath towels. Jesus. 15 bath towels. Jane said he always bring between 5 and 10, okay? They're expecting people to leave the presidential suite at 1 p.m. We're taking off. That's what KK said. So the AUSA said, what are these about? And Sankar said, they are setting up a flight for Jane. What's this? Flight information from Jessica Ruiz to KK for Arthur Jr. and Paul. And these, can you pick up the cash for Ghetto at Mapleton? As Jane, yes. Oh, juror number 6 was originally juror number 58. Ooh. And they got a text. They got a text showing. She said, 58 said, I live in the Bronx. I am here to account clerk for eating from, whoa, hold on. I live in the Bronx. I am here to account clerk for Edgecombe Correctional Facility. I like the Mets. I listen to reggaeton. I'm in Department of Corrections, in charge of incarcerated accounts. Juror 58, I sued the Port Authority. I hurt my back on the escalator. They settled. Judge, you were arrested for fraud. Juror 58, I was in a car accident. Went to physical therapy, but it got raided. I was accused of insurance fraud. I pled guilty. What? Ooh, that's serious. That's serious. You pled guilty. Ooh, that's serious. Oh my. He said he pled guilty. So So here's the outlook of it. Hold on.
It could be either today or tomorrow. I'm hoping to. Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse today, Monday, June 16th. And we're here for day 24 of U.S. versus Sean Combs. And we're going in. Today there should be, either today or tomorrow, I'm hoping today, Brandon Paul. He was not self-described, described as the drug mule of Combs. I think he's given that he actually faced some prosecutorial fire, he may be in a better position. Last week on Friday, Jonathan Perez describing his day-to-day work setting up King's nights for Sean Combs and guests, and then being grilled about who leaked one of the videos that he found on an iPad. It was very reminiscent of Capricorn Clark getting grilled on Broadway. Anyway, we're down to the wire here. We're down to at least in the government's case. The big fight that we're in it right now for is about Juror 6. It's funny. The fight is over. It would seem. On Friday, Judge Subramanian said he's out. Juror 6 had said he lived in the Bronx. Then he said he visits his girlfriend / mother of his child in New Jersey. Then supposedly, after all that, after he was on the jury, he somehow got into a discussion with court staff and talked about Jersey. That's the best we can make out from what's said in open court, and that's what we report on, what's said in open court, including what's shown on the screens. Um, and so Romanian said, that's it. It seems clear that this guy was trying desperately to get onto the jury, so he's got to be off. Um, but then Agnifilo made a passionate plea, talking about the right to a jury of one's peers and it's constitutional, apparently appellate issues. Xavier Donaldson said, it's so, in this district, there's so many problems with the racial composition of juries. You've done a great job, Judge, but, this is key. And then Brian Steele said the government knew all along that Juror 6 was a problem, but didn't say anything until they thought that he was pro-Diddy. So,
Oh,
Subramanian then said,
that's a good fight by Steele.
and Mr. Donaldson for their argument. And if my thinking changes, I'll let you know. He hasn't. There's certainly nothing on the docket, but in this case, who knows? Despite our filing in week 1, many things are not being docketed. The only thing docketed over the weekend, to my knowledge, was Alexander Shapiro, the appellate, essentially his appellate lawyer of Combs, making an argument about Juror 6 with many redactions, but at least it went into the docket. Again, that's the thing here. They seem to believe that if anything could be redacted, you can just withhold the whole thing until weeks later. And it's making it very difficult to report on the case. And it's making it very dangerous, too, because you don't know what's been admitted and what's not been admitted. You don't know, what arguments are being made in these non-docketed filings. So we're just going to continue blasting away. What can I say? Now, also, in ED&Y today, I think we can say this. It hasn't happened yet. Noon, there's supposed to be a press conference about a gang takedown. Not that new anymore. Nacella will be having a press conference on the record. And in UN/SDNY news, there was a filing on Friday in the Unruh case in which the plaintiffs have doubled down on their argument that Unruh is not immune, that Unruh is not a creation, can't avail itself of the UN's otherwise applicable. They assume immunity. We actually don't think that the UN as a whole should be immune. I think
Wow.
they've abused it.
Okay. So
In such things.
hold on for a second, y'all. Hold on. It's crazy because All right, I'm back. So so the alternate is already on the jury case. I'm giving you an update real quick. The alternate is already on the jury case. There's another juror with an issue. It was first dealt with in sealed session on Friday and will be dealt with again later today. Okay. So let's finish. What did Christina Crum said in this and this Sankey says he is going to the Four Seasons to get the Gatorade and chicken noodle soup. I talked about that. I talked about Rock. Um right now the AUSA and Sankara are reading out Quorum's text messages. This is how they are doing it. Sorry if it comes off unclear. Um About an hour ago, AUSA said what he's about. Okay, I talked about that. Set up the flame for the flight for Jane. Boom, boom, boom. So 35 minutes ago at 10:55 a.m., they restarted. AUSA, Mr. Sankar, what does this exhibit show? Mr. Sankar said, excuse me, messages of Sean Combs and Damian Butler, aka D-Rock, and Mia. AUSA, turn off the screens to the public and press. Wow, the judge ain't playing. He said, turn off the screens to the public and press. The judge ain't playing at all. All right, so AUSA, please read D-Rock's message. Sankir says, D-Rock, love you, man. If you need a friend, I'm here. AUSA, as Combs, I'll call you back. Talking to the kids. Sankir as D-Rock, to Mia, where are you? AUSA as Mia, Virginia Beach. Sankir, D-Rock texts her number to Combs. Right? So AUSA said, as Mia D-Rock, I didn't have my phone. I was scuba diving. Saying kids D-Rock was saying, we're opening up a new restaurant on the 17th. He says he doesn't want anything from you. AUSA is Mia, super smart to stay in your bubble. AUSA is Mia, I am on an island off the coast of Honduras. Jesus, Mia. Sanker as D-Rock said, I'll love to hear about Honduras. Let me know how I can send you something. AUSA as Mir, I never asked for anything. Sanker as D-Rock, I'm allowed to send my sister a gift. So that goes into the fact that Mia was actually telling the truth. When they tried to say Mia wasn't telling the truth, Mia was telling the truth, and she kept saying that she didn't want nothing from Diddy. So that goes to show, Mr. Lever said chicken noodle soup. Yeah, man, bro. Well, a soda on the side, but that seemed like a New York thing. That's a New York thing. AUSA, did you have any other involvement in this case? Sankir said no. AUSA, no further questions. Judge, Miss Garagos, Combs, Teeny Garagos, Miss Sankir, this message from Damian Butler to Sean Combs. Let's pull up the exhibit line 363, days earlier, the legal filing, right? So let's see. Somebody put this RICO charges have revealed a lot about our ignorance. Some of us still feel there is nothing here when it's as clear as anything conveying can be. Then somebody said, stop turning off screen and public and press. Stop turning off the screen to the public and press. How is Matthew supposed to do his job? Ooh, that's true. I agree with that. Let's see, 2 hours, 14 minutes ago. Let's see what happened 14 minutes ago. Are we not calling him D-Rock anymore, defense? Damian Butler is D-Rock. Here we go. Hold on. I'm trying to catch up, yo. 23 minutes ago. Nope, it's right there. It stops right there. Did you have any involvement in this case? Okay, cool. So I'm just waiting and see whatever updates we get. That's from 1 hour ago. So this Diddy case is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy because now we got people that's going to testify and hey, and you know, Mr. Lieber said it would be epic if he guilty on Tupac birthday. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think this case is gonna be over until August. Just being honest with you, because Diddy got to put up a defense, and I'm quite sure Diddy got just as many people to come and speak for him as the defense had that spoke for him. So let's see how it go. I wonder if KK going to be in with the prosecution team or with the defense team. That's what I want to know. Who is KK going to be in defense with? So listen, I'm about to go, but I keep y'all updated. All right, I'm about to keep y'all updated. So when something else breaks, something else come, I'm coming back on. I'm going live. Don't forget, I'm going live tonight because I got to break down some lies. I got to break down some things about R. Kelly. So I'm going live tonight. Hey, so I'm gonna be live throughout the day, and I'm going live again tonight. I'm gonna be doing the day through Diddy and tonight about R. Kelly. All right. Don't forget, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Be someone important. Be yourself. Until next time, Dana J signing off. And I'm saying, y'all have a good time. Y'all have a great time. Y'all have a good day. And I will be coming back and forth throughout the day. All right? All right. Peace.
Swimming in you. Hey, little mama. Said I wanna take her. Dipping your pool. Just go for a little dive, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know how this supposed to work from my joint. Let's do it again.
Swimming in you. Hey, little mama. Said I wanna take her. Dipping your pool. Just go for a little dive, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is crazy.